you guys, Xbox Gamer. In today's video we're basically going to be doing Farming Simulator and we're going to be going through the chickens. So as you can see here, I have a chicken coop which is 1,500 chickens altogether. As you're about to see now, it's completely filled to the brim. Now to look after chickens you need the chicken coop and the chickens, and the only material also needed is actually wheat. There are other, you can also take other ones as well, but I've chosen wheat just because you can get more wheat compared to the others. So here we go, we're just basically finding a way. This is going to basically be to show you guys how to get everything you possibly need. That includes what to do to the field itself for max yield. This would be for absolutely every animal as well. This is a little series I'm going to put together. So we're just going to speed things up. So once I'm finished here, you should see me completely finished. And we'll see you guys once I'm finished with that. Now everything has been harvested. Now we're just going to go off and we're going to drive and we're going to dump it all into the chicken coop. As if this had been a normal farming game, you basically would have emptied this harvester. This harvester has got like a ridiculous 2,500 litres, so it's kind of a little bit over top ridiculous, but kind of for these videos that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm kind of going for these really big, ridiculous machines, just because, well, it makes these videos run a little bit faster. Then all I've got to do is just edit bits and pieces. So once we've done that, we're going to unload this all. It doesn't all go in. I kind of thought it needs more than realistically needed. So I'll double check. Completely full. I'll leave the combine there, but actually move it later on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and grab the first part of what you need to do to a field once you've harvested it, and that is to give it lime. Now I'm using a lime fertilizer, which is actually quite ginormous. As you can tell, all the machinery is quite big. The only thing that isn't oversized is the mulcher, because there's not involved for the Xbox version of Farming Simulator. There's not a really big mulcher, so got to deal with what I can get. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this lime, and then once you finish with the lime, then you're pretty much all done. So from this point I'm just going to speed things along super quickly, and we'll come back once we've actually limed the whole field. Now as you can see, we just finished liming, so we're going to go back off to our little dispatch area. I'm going to put this away very, very neatly. Well, once I put this away, we'll be working on the next phase. As I said, I had to move the harvester because it was actually in my way. Because, didn't really neaten things up before. So as you can see, just going to reverse it a smidge. If you're wondering, I've got the truck beside with the autoloader, so as the chickens produce eggs, they're going to go straight into that truck. Everything you're going to be seeing here up to seeding and rolling is basically going to be done within that same day period, because obviously you can't seed at this month just because the way wheat works. So you can see I put that away and detached the trailer, and now we're going to be moving on to the fertilization of the field. This one won't really take too long. As I said, most of the equipment is pretty much oversized. You realistically don't need vehicles as big, you just need the basic equipment. Obviously, you know, if you're playing on a proper map, you don't really need to go this massive. I'm actually playing on Mars, so what we're going to be doing now is going to be placing this, and then we're going to fertilize a field, and I'll see you guys once I finish fertilizing. Here we go, and we're finally finished with the fertilizer. So what we're going to do is, with the others, we're going to take this back, and then we're going to move on to probably the one that takes the absolute longest, which is mulching. Now, as I said, this is on the Xbox version, so if you play on the PC and you see there's a mulcher in the download section, which is more than, like, I don't know, 9 meters, then obviously, you know, download the mod for that and just keep on going. But yeah, I've got a very small mulcher, so this is going to take me an absolute nightmare, but it will be all done eventually, and then we can move on to the next part. So here we go, we're grabbing the mulcher. Now we're just going to go off and we're going to start mulching. So I'll see you guys once I've finished. And there we go, there's the mulching done, which took way too long than it really should, only because, well, don't exactly have a mulcher big enough to do that. So here we go, we're going to go and put this obviously with the other equipment we've already used. Now next is basically going to be the ploughing. Once obviously the ploughing is done, then we'll only be down to basically the last two components. Now it would only be one component if you take out stones, and as I left stones because, well, why not? Bit fun, kind of bit fun just using stone pickers anyway. I mean, they don't really have too much use apart from taking stones out of the fields. But as you can see, we've just picked up the plough, so we're just going to unfold that and we're going to go straight to it. So we'll see you guys once I'm finished. Now that we've done the ploughing side of things, we're going to go off and go and grab our stone picker to go and remove stones. I basically have stones in the field just for basically the sake of it. Don't really need them, but you know, if you take stones obviously off, you don't really need to worry about, you know, a stone picker. So yeah, once that's obviously all done, next thing you're going to want to do is obviously pick up all stones. You can see I just dropped that off. Going to go and pick up the stone picker. Then after that, all that's going to be left is the seeding and rolling. So yeah, we're going to speed things up quite a bit now, and obviously get the seeding done and also the stone picking done. I'm gonna basically time lapse this to just speed this video up a little bit. So as you can see, this is the last part of the fielding process. So we're just going to go and roll the field. Once all this rolling has done, the next thing you guys are going to literally be seeing is me filling up that truck with eggs, and then after that we're going to go and obviously sell the eggs. Yeah, but so basically this is what you basically need to look after chickens. I would give chickens a difficulty level of 2, because the only thing that makes this difficult is all the equipment for the fields and just the care for the fields. You don't need to, you could just buy chicken feed and feed them. But yeah, for this difficulty, just a 2, because there's not really much into it compared to some of the other animals that are obviously in the game. So yeah, so obviously next time you see me, I will have a truck full of eggs, and this field will be pretty much ready for harvesting again. Here we go, guys, and this truck is full of eggs, so basically going to speed up, and then once we've finished selling it off, we're going to basically wrap up the video. As you can see, just driving along in the snow. I was going to wait to season time for harvesting, but literally this truck filled up a lot quicker than I was actually expecting for it to. So we're going to sell all the eggs now. We'll see you guys when I'm back. And I'm back, guys. So yes, at the end of that we did a total of 160 odd thousand, which, you know, 2 truckloads a year in game, 300,000. Lovely jubbly. Now the next thing I'm going to be working on next will be sheep. I'll see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more farming simulator, EVE Online, Warframe and GTA. So see you guys in the next video.